Hello, Internet. It has been a hot second since I've posted anything. I guess that's not really true, but I haven't posted anything serious like about my life or what the hell I've been doing in my life. And I decided, well, I guess I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that now. I'm kind of ready. So let's start in the beginning. We're just gonna get in this car. This is an automatic. Yeah. Okay. Let me turn this down. I'm sorry. Okay. So it happens. Okay. So, hi. My name is Ben. Fuck. Not a good first example of me knowing how to drive in this game. Okay. So, okay. Well, where do I start? Well, I've been making content for many of the years since 2014, starting off with making horrible like screenshotted videos. Like I was a Kindle kid. Like we have iPad kids, I was a Kindle kid, and there was no screen recorder for the Kindle, right? So that's how I started making content. I didn't have a gaming computer. I didn't even really know what, like, if you came up to me and been like gaming computer, I would have not been able to tell you one thing about computer at all. I just wouldn't. Okay, so 2016, right? I'm making videos. I meet this girl, and we start a relationship overnight in one day, and well, recently, after 7 years, me and her got a divorce. And I've spent a lot of time. You've seen some videos. I've been making some videos, but like, I wanted to like actually make a full video about what's been going on because I want to get back into making content, and I have been kind of like itching to make something, but I just haven't found the right time. It is currently 6:17 and I haven't slept yet. So if this video seems kind of disoriented, it probably is, because there's not really a good time to talk about something as intense as divorce. It was an equal thing. Not one of us was like doing more or less to cause for all this to happen. And divorces happen. I mean I got into a relationship when I was 15. I'm 22 now. If I've learned anything from being married is don't get into, okay, you can get in a relationship at 15, and even you can be in a relationship now at the age of 22, but do not, and this is nothing against my ex-wife, do not get into do not marry this early, okay? All right, just stick in your relationship until you're at least in your late 20s. Like if you're going to stick it through to your early 20s, just stick it through to your late 20s, all right? Wait till you're both mentally developed, because everyone has their own things, old trauma, own stuff. My biggest problem, and I've analyzed everything, I really have, is I was simply too comfortable. I was too comfortable. She did everything. She was a good wife, and she did everything, and I didn't do much. I really didn't, and I felt comfortable with that for a long fucking time, and it's not good. I've come to that expectation and now I'm learning. I've decided to learn from it instead of letting it tear me down. And when I start a new relationship, or I start just friendships, and I'm learning what it is to actually care for people and understand that everyone is holding up their side of the bargain. Regardless if you want to accept that is up to you. To me, everyone is like holding up a bargain. You know, it's nothing big. Sometimes some people just want someone to talk to, but everyone has a 50-50 bargain in a friendship, and it's always and already in my life I've seen so much more progress, setting myself up with that expectation with people, you know, and that happens. It happens when you meet somebody, and especially when you're just friends, you want that half and half. You want that like feeling of, hey, yo, I'm your friend. If you need anything, I got you, and vice versa. If you need anything, they should got you. You know, and obviously this can't track for every fucking relationship you have in life, but all the meaningful ones, that's how it should play out. You should never ever hold up both sides of a friendship, relationship, marriage, anything. And that was something I learned a little too late. And I accept responsibility for that. A thousand percent. And I genuinely have nothing against my wife. And it's been rough. It's always rough during a divorce. My parents went through a divorce. My dad's been talks to me about it a lot, because now we're both been through one. And I was lucky enough to not have kids, and that would have made both of our lives more sticky at a young age. You know, like it's a lot stickier. I mean, I'm a kid. I was that kid that made, like, me and my sister made would make a marriage more sticky. You know, so that's the reality. Me and her got off the chain very, very easily, and we didn't have to worry about a bunch, because procrastination kind of stopped us from doing some things. And I've talked to probably 20, 30, 40, 50 people about these things, and because I didn't want to make a video and like say all these things out here and put them into a video, and for myself at some point to be like, no, you're wrong. And I feel like I'm right. It wasn't fully one of our faults, and in the beginning I would shut down and believe it was just all my fault. And it was definitely, like, there was a fair bit that I could have changed if I wanted to, but due to my comfortability and her being able to hold up both sides, I didn't know any better, and I should have. And now I have to deal with those consequences. And I really, as I will say it a quadrillion times, I genuinely hope, if Kat, somehow you're watching this, you have an incredible life after. I hope you find someone that you are able to hold your 50%, and that's it. Genuinely, 100,000 fucking %. Because I care. I really do. I just felt like I needed to make this video because sometimes people don't get this perspective. I'm young. I'm really fucking young. And some people will say just don't get married, and they won't give you a reason why. Well, I'm telling you right here, if you aren't mature enough to hold up your side of the bargain, don't get fucking married. Hell, don't get into a goddamn relationship. Grow up. And I tell myself this every day I wake up, and it gives me anxiety, and now I have to grow up. Now I have to accept my responsibility as an adult. And it took losing a lot. But I am growing every fucking day, making myself a better person, understanding what I could have done, and understanding it's too little too late. When you have someone wait for long enough, that's that. You know, you don't want to have someone wait for too long, because that's unfair. That's not a relationship at that point. It's a fucking bus stop. You're waiting. You're just waiting. And that's not fair. Absolutely, completely unfair. So take it from me. Don't get married early, okay? Your parents will tell you, your friends will tell you, and I get it. You're going to be like, well, I like them. I love them. Okay, I get that. But guess what? You can love them without being married. That's a fact. That's a fact. You don't have to get married, period. Now, this is where we start getting into the part where I say young. Don't get married young. And when I say young, I don't mean like 16. I mean like 20. Don't get it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Wait until your prefrontal cortex is fully developed. I don't even know if that's the right part. Your brain, your whole fucking brain. That's like 26 for a male. I don't really know the full numbers because I'm not a woman. I don't know the numbers for women. But like, if whatever the hell that number is, maybe I'll even put it on the screen. Just wait. Because the thing is there is so much more life ahead of you. There is so many things you still have to experience, and there's so many things you have to accept about yourself. So many fucking things. And I that's all I can really say to you. There is oh fuck. Guess we're going this way now. This is literally how I play this map. I'm playing VR chat, by the way. This is VR chat. Yeah, that's it, man. Hey, it's okay. I'm doing all right. You know, the pain is there, and I posted on my socials that the pain is unbearable at times, but I have to oh my god, okay. I have to be able to accept pain, as there's a beginning and end of pain. Pain comes, pain goes, pain eventually will dissipate, and I'll stop feeling that pain. I will just hear and see the lessons I learned from that pain. So as I said, for like the third, fourth time, maybe fifth time, don't get married so early. Okay? You can love that person and learn about that person well into your late 20s. And at that point, I say, let's just say for a solid 27, age 27, both of y'all. Or if you're different ages, maybe that will be a little bit different. I couldn't tell you, you know. But if you're like closer in the same age, maybe like you're 21 or like you're like 24, 25, 26 in that area, and you guys are in that little ballpark, you know, I think that's fine, you know, and you've been together for a while, you know, and these numbers will change. These numbers, oh my God. Sorry, I'm really getting to this video now. Those numbers will change over time, 100%, depending on where you're at in your life, what year. But I'm just giving my perspective because I can actually tell you my perspective. You can be happy in a blossoming relationship without getting married. And there are benefits to getting married, but if you end up finding something, or it's not even finding something you don't like, if there is something wrong, if sometimes relationships break. They do. Sometimes it's like it's like a battery leak. It just leaks, and then it burns everything around it, and you're like, what? And now you're trying to analyze it, or worse, like me, you don't even notice it. So this is my words, okay? Just don't do it yet. I get it. It's easy. It is incredibly easy to feel like you should just get married immediately after maybe 4 years. And I understand that mindset. But at the same time, as I said, take it from me, unless you are 1,000% and you feel like you essentially know everything you could about that person, just don't. Not yet. Oh fuck. Just don't do it yet. There's so much more life ahead of both of y'all. This sucks. I really wanted to use this car. Really wanted to drive that car. It's my favorite one in this whole fucking map. Whatever. I could respawn it, but I'll just drive this car. There is a lot of life. There's a lot of fucking life ahead of y'all, and it can be hard. It can be hard to not basically jump on that opportunity. I suppose you could use that word. There's always going to be upsides, I think, is what I'm really trying to get at, to being married in that. But it unless you are 1,000% sure. And when I say 1,000, that's not hyperbole. I'm saying unless you are 1,000% sure and you and that person are on the same level, and I'm saying start introspective within your guys' self, you know. It can be kind of difficult, and I wasn't the greatest partner. Take it from fucking me. All right, I'm not sitting here saying whatever. I'm being dead honest with y'all. It cannot always be as obvious as it seems. Sometimes it is the exact opposite of obvious. And that's that, really. I don't really have anything else to say. I just wanted to just be like, yo, hey, you don't got to do that. That you'll live without it. Trust me, for at least a little while. And this is mostly for people in their 20s, late 20, like maybe early 20s, like 22, 23, 21, 20. Sorry, I kind of went jumping around numbers there, but you know what I mean. This is not really numbers for like 30s, 40s, because those are different times. I'm not 30, 40s yet, so I couldn't really tell you, frankly. You know, those numbers change a lot of situations. It's a lot of life. But taking it from me, just wait a second, man. Hey, wait a little bit longer. You guys are not going anywhere, okay? And even if one of you guys happen to go somewhere, take that as you would. You know, that love doesn't go anywhere. And the only reason you would need to get married is if you're trying to save your relationship and you feel like that's the only thing you can do. You know? Like, you don't need to get married that early. And I wish I could say it over and over again for people who are in that boat and being like, well, we've been together for 4 years or 5 years, and it's like that's not enough. It's not even a decade. You don't know a full scale, like the full scale of somebody enough. It's just people change massively over time and change a lot over time. So maybe, as I said, this video may be a little cohesive, it may be repetitive, but like I'm just trying to be honest. I'm just trying to be dead honest, because you don't always have someone telling you the perspective of why you shouldn't get married at such a young age, and mostly just older folks telling you not to get married. And I think they're right, but also I feel like they could also be wrong in some situations. If you get what I'm saying. If you like this video, like it. I guess. Subscribe. I don't know why you would want to do that on this particular video, but I just wanted to like get this out of my brain, because it's kind of a thing, you know. People, it's a thing. People get married very early, and sometimes, hey, it's okay, you know. Sometimes those relationships work out fucking fine, and that's good for you. But I'm not gonna lie, we're getting higher divorce ratings, or like rates in this country. And it's because people aren't like, and this is not even just a 20-year-old problem. This is people who just don't know what they want. They get married because they want to fix a relationship that's possibly irreparable, just based on how the person acts, you know. So again, I can't tell you the final perspective of every single person you'll ever meet or person you'll love, but I'm telling you this: those people. I mean, you don't know when they're gonna die, obviously, but they're not going anywhere, all right? And because you can't predict if they're gonna fucking die tomorrow, and you want to be theirs forever. I don't know. Like I'm really having a hard time explaining to you why you shouldn't. I'm not having a hard time explaining to you why you shouldn't. I'm saying more so, I'm having a hard time explaining to you that like it's they're not going nowhere. That love is not going anywhere. If you feel like your partner is going to love you less over time, that is a problem. Just wait a few more years until you're both, and it doesn't have to be 10 years. Like if you guys are 25, fuck me. If you're 25, then fuck it, go for it. Cuz like you're pretty damn close to 27, which is what I was saying earlier about like the times being close enough. But frankly, I say if you're in your early 20s, don't fucking do it, okay? Because you have quite a bit of development ready, in kind of like a website or a video game. You're always kind of changing. I don't know why I said a website. You're always changing. Your body and your brain is always changing. So take that in stride, I guess. You guys have a great one. As I said, like and comment if you wanted to, I guess. This is not one of those videos where I'm saying like and comment. I just don't feel right, because I'm kind of talking about some serious shit. Have a good one. If you like my driving, you probably didn't, because this is a VR fucking game and it's not all that great. I will see you guys later. Everyone, just be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Make the right decision, because sometimes the right decision is not the right decision. It's the wrong decision. Some people are gonna tell you that you know, don't get married, and they're not gonna give you a reason. My final reason is just you're still developing. 100%, you're still developing. You still got more time in that primordial soup oven that is your brain, and it can change quite a bit in a little bit of time, and you never know if your brain is gonna stop loving somebody. So, yeah, you have a great one. Adios. Sorry, it was kind of fucked up, but you know, I'm just telling the truth. Bye.